What's going on? It's me again, Ja and or Ja the God, whichever one you want to call me, and we're back with another video. And the topic for today is fear is not from God. God did not give you a spirit of fear. God did not make you fearful. He made you faithful. And the verse that this video is being based around is 2 Timothy 1:8, I believe. And he says, God did not give you a spirit of fear. And I just wanted to, give you guys encouragement today. I wanted to touch on that. God, when he made you, he didn't make you a fearful person. He didn't make you a fearful spirit. He made you wonderfully made. He made you happy, with joy, with every single positive emotion inside of you. Fear has always been man-made. It's always been something that has been passed down through generations or given from one person to the next, and it sticks because people sit and they believe it. They'll sit there and think about it or overthink. And something that you should know is God does not, when he made you to be confident. Your confidence is always something that's going to carry you through any room, any setting. Sorry, whether it's working out, or maybe doing whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that's like, it's not something that you weren't born with, because everybody has it. It's just something that you have to activate. And fear being in the way of that's not something that you could, like, that's not something that'll work together. They don't click. So when I say that fear, where you weren't born with fear and it was passed down, it's from man. And sometimes you got to check your circle and see who's being fearful around you, or who's being like that person that says, oh, I don't think you should do this, or if it was me, I wouldn't do that. Like, no, you were wonderfully and fearfully made, yes, to fear the Lord, but nothing else. You are not made to fear these, like, things of man, or fear what man wants you to fear, or say, oh, I can't do this or that and the third. God always wants you to be happy, to be confident, to be boastful, and to be like, yes, I can do this. I can accomplish this. I can achieve this, no matter how hard it is or whatever difficult. Fear is not something that, like, it's not anything that's it's nothing really. It's really nothing. Like, fear is nothing, to be honest. It's something that's like a smoke screen, but then once you see it, you just like, oh, it's nothing to be afraid of, because most people just make something out of nothing. And it's not really anything to be worried about. You get what I'm saying? He didn't make us to be fearful. God didn't make us to be in a corner of a room, just be sitting there just like, oh, I don't know if I could do this, that, and the third. No. Live your life. Be happy in your life. Be joyful in your life. Because God didn't make this big old world just for you to sit in a corner of it. God didn't make this big old world just for you to be like, oh, no, I can't do this, that. I can't live my life. I can't enjoy life. No, live your life. Be happy. Be joyful. Be confident. Be peaceful. Enjoy the life that God has gave you, because you deserve every single bit of it. Don't listen to these people where where they try to put their fears off on you and be like, oh, if I were you, I don't think that'll work. I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should quit that job. I don't know where you're going to get the money from, or how are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? Or, oh, what if that dream doesn't work out? You don't live by what ifs. You live by absolutes. You live by the things that you know are going to work, like your faith, your truth, the word, being in that word, listening to the Father, your spirit. Those are the things that's going to work for you. Not listening to the people that be like that's so fearful in heart and can't even see their way through. No, not at all. That is not the way to live. Most people want you to live that way because they can't see a future for themselves. They don't see what the way out. They don't want to listen to their spirit. They don't want what's better for them. They know what's better for them, but they don't want that because they're too scared. And that's not how you were made. God made you so much better. He made you confident. He made you powerful. He made you that thing, that bright thing, that light thing. God made you all of that. And there's nothing that can take you away from that. Take that away from you. Because that's just what he said to you when he was creating you. He said, this one I'm pleased in. Nobody can take that away from you because you are his light. People try all the time. It's say you could tell them an idea. Say it's your friend, close friend. And if you do, you should cut them off. But you'll tell them an idea, be like, oh, I got this great idea. You tell them to plan XYZ, break it down in bits. And here they come. Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't think you should do that. I don't know how that's gonna work out for you, bro. You sure that's gonna work? You positive, bro? I don't know, bro. Like that might not work. And that's the part where you should cut them off at. Anybody, it don't matter who it is. It doesn't matter who it is, because if they're putting a blot on your plans or in whatever you got going on, no. Let me give y'all an example. Recently, well, not recently, like a year or two ago, I quit my job to pursue this. I quit my job to pursue, to help, and to be a object for the Lord. I left my job because it was in my spirit. I was like, bro, it just feels the same. I'm tired of it. And sorry, it's a truck. Fire truck riding by for some odd reason. But I quit my job. I left it. I was just like, bro, you know what? It's over with. It's the same stuff. I'm tired of the drama, the people trying to be like in your business, they trying to do work-life balance in there, but it's just like it's too much people. It's too much going on, and I just heated my spirit. I just heated it. I was like, I could stay, get some more money. I could do that, but God was telling me leave. Now, if I would have inquired of people at that moment, it said like, oh, should I leave this job? Should I do this, that, and the third? They would have told me no. They would have said no. Keep that job. Keep that money. You gonna need that money. Money. Right? But in that moment, I just heated my spirit. I was working at Chuck E. Cheese. It was like round the corner. And I just heated it. And mind you, once I left, I tried to go back. And every single door was closed. Nothing worked out. I tried to go back to every single job and nothing worked out. So when you take that step out of faith, when you take that step out and you go forth, God will be with you. Fear is non-negotiable. Fear is nothing that you should be worried about at all. It don't matter what it is. It is nothing to be worried about because God is always going to be with you. Fear is nothing. Fear ain't shit. Excuse my French. I don't care. Fear ain't nothing. It's so many steps that you can take out here in this world and live your life. It don't matter who says what or what does whatever. When I quit that job, I was like, man, it is what it is. I'm I'ma just do me, bro. And it is. I'm still here, bro. I'm still living my life. To what, 2 years later, two and a half, a year and a half later. It don't, whatever. You can do whatever, bro. But don't let fear stop you from nothing. Because people, in their opinions, saying, "Oh, I don't think you should do that. If I was you, I wouldn't do that." Just because their mindset is like that doesn't mean your mindset have to be that way. Always, always trust that you will be okay. And that's all it's gonna be for today. And I thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And you guys have a great day.